Hi, and welcome or welcome back to Love on the Brain, the podcast that helps you transform tough emotions into questions that serve you better. I'm your host, Kay Van Dunk, and I help independent women who are single, divorced, or widowed find their soulmates while staying true to their high standards. In each episode, we dive into a frustrating question you may have about love. I'll share some insights, and then we'll reframe it with an affirmation or ask-formation to help lift your spirits. An affirmation is just a question framed in a positive way to help your brain search for solutions, or at least shift your mindset. If your brain's going to be on repeat, you might as well give it something helpful, right? If you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a great review on whichever platform you're listening to this podcast on. Your reviews help other amazing singles find this podcast too. All right, let's get into the episode. Today's question is, am I avoiding a soulmate out of fear of losing my independence? Now, I've seen a lot in the past year or so on the topic of women stepping back from looking for a soulmate. The 4B movement is picking up steam. And I'm mostly seeing this online, but it's starting to translate offline as well to a lot of women who feel like they've accomplished much and they're just not finding that in their male counterparts. So they're curious if there are men out there who can meet their level of wonderful fabulosity and appreciate that and still give them a sense of independence in who they are as a person. Nobody wants to get into a relationship and feel like they're losing all of their autonomy. Being in a relationship, of course, you're going to have to compromise sometimes. But as a woman, you're the one who society expects to make the greater sacrifices, not really actually compromises. And it's a little bit scary as someone who might already be successful in their career to feel like you have all the say in the boardroom and in your business, but in a relationship you have to kind of take a step back and hand that over to someone else. It's not really enticing. And I get it. It's easy to fear that being in a relationship could mean the end of your autonomy, could mean the end of your freedom. What do you see around you? Who are the women around you who are successful and powerful, dating or marrying? Who are they choosing? Sometimes it's not really the kind of person that you would pick for yourself because you want someone who's more of your equal. And I understand that because entering a relationship should not be limiting. You should really be coming to your soulmate relationship, not just as somebody who checks every box, as the person who meets your core values and your beliefs and really holds space for you with their love, but as somebody who is your equal emotionally, who understands what you bring to the table and actually lifts that up and thinks that that's wonderful and why they love you so much. I truly believe that true love can exist with autonomy. The person that you seek out as your soulmate can be that person for you. We're not looking at the people around us who are in struggle love relationships or less than ideal relationships as our idea of what we should be searching for. We're looking for the healthy relationships that enhance who you are and make you feel your best, even if sometimes it feels like it's a little pie in the sky. To find someone who really is your counterpart, it exists. And I don't like to hold up celebrity or famous couples as an ideal because nobody really knows what's going on behind closed doors, but there are some really super successful, powerful women who manage to attract their soulmate in someone who gives her autonomy. And I'm thinking of Malala, Kamala Harris, Amal Clooney, Victoria Beckham, Nicole Kidman, Angela Bassett, Serena Williams, Niecy Nash, Sarah Paulson, all just a few women who, if you're really looking for an ideal of someone whose partner is their equal, is holding space for them, is making sure that they shine because their partner knows how amazing they are. That's just a few that I can think of off the top of my head. So Instead of thinking about a relationship as something limiting, look at them as an opportunity for growth. Look at them as a place to share experiences and love and mutual support with someone that you're calling in. Because the person you're calling in knows how amazing you are, and they're coming into your life because you laid out the framework for what that love should look like. And it's not like everybody else's, it's something more amazing. So being with your soulmate doesn't have to mean losing yourself. It truly is about finding that person who respects and values who you are. So our original question was, am I avoiding a soulmate out of fear of losing my independence? And we're going to flip that to the affirmation of, why is it so easy for me to stay true to myself and welcome a soulmate? Again, repeat with me. Why is it so easy for me to stay true to myself and welcome a soulmate? And just take a little time to really reflect on what autonomy truly means to you and what that connects to in your fear of what you're losing by being in a relationship. Really spend a little bit of time even journaling on it, of what your ideal dynamic could be. I've got a great resource for you in the show notes, my Soulmate Wishlist Blueprint, and that could help you get crystal clear on what you're looking for in your soulmate. And just remember, you don't have to compromise who you are to meet your soulmate or experience a really deep connection with them. So as you're trying to attract love, I should say, set boundaries around what that looks like. And anyone who seems like they might be a little bit threatened by who you are or not really in a space to honor who you are is not somebody you keep around. We don't even want to entertain that. You want to make sure that you're welcoming someone into your life, a soulmate who honors your individuality. Before I close each episode, I love to focus on gratitude because it is the highest vibration of all. So think of one thing you're grateful for in this moment. As always, I'm grateful that you turned into my podcast and love you for listening. And remember, when love is on the brain, asking better questions can lead to better results. Imagine waking up every day knowing you're one step closer to the soulmate who truly gets you. The Soulmate Wishlist Blueprint is your first step in making that a reality. This isn't just a list, it's a roadmap to attracting the love you've always known is possible. For 2 days, I walk you through getting to the meat of what really matters in a soulmate and letting go of what's been keeping you apart. If you're ready to step into the love you deserve, the Soulmate Wishlist Blueprint can help you create the clarity and definition you need to call in your soulmate. Are you ready? The link's in the show notes. Download it for free now and begin the powerful shift that brings your soulmate into your life.